Yo, what's good? Back with another video. Today we talking about Ksoo's dad gives details about why he testified against his own son. Alright, so let's get right into this video.
When did you decide you were going to testify?
2022.
Was it a hard decision?
It was the hardest decision of my life, but I sat for those years thinking that let me let them wrap this situation around their head. Let them see and let them they gon' step up. They gonna get pops out of this. Reason being I'm thinking like this is because I know me as a father to them. So I'm thinking like, okay, they gon' get me out of this. Let me give them a little time. If I wait 2 years, and I tell my lawyer, I say, look, get with. See, I'm using Ksoo, but I call him Keeman. I say, get with Keeman lawyer, get with Crazy K lawyer, get with them. Let's all sit down and see which way we gonna fight this thing. How we gonna fight this thing? They let their lawyers tell them, no, they don't think this is a good idea. Okay, if y'all thought I was on some bullshit or something, then hear me out like you've been hearing me out. I'm the one who been getting y'all out of trouble all this time now. So hear me out. Don't say nothing. Don't criminate yourself. Just let me do all the talking. Because they know I got a plan. Okay, so you want to go to trial? This is what we gonna do. This one I'm gonna tell my plan. This how I'm gonna tell my plan. This the plan. I had 2 plans.
People like him, man. People like him, they just talk, try to make things sound good, but I could see through the bullshit, man. You just a rat. God. Man, talking about, oh, I got plans. Get with Crazy K, man. All of that is bullshit. You could see right through this man. Capping, trying to look good for the camera. That's all he's doing.
Butter a serial killer. That motherfucker got some bodies. Okay. Hey man, we're gonna take and we're gonna let all these motherfucking victim families know that they are sweeping this shit under the rug because Butter is a state witness in this case. So now all these families gonna go in an uproar. News, this, that, because of Butter. This gonna make him a bad witness. Second plan is this. If they talk to me now, these the plans. The second plan, if we don't want to go with that plan, let's do with this. I'm gonna get about at least 4 of these old ladies. I'm talking about over 50 in my grandma's neighborhood. They gonna come in here and they gonna testify that Ksoo was on their street eating breakfast that morning when this situation happened. We're gonna do like the state said. We're gonna let the jury figure it out. We're gonna let them see if they're gonna believe these old church-going ladies or they gonna believe Butter. See, I think the days of just sitting there with the burden of proof is on the state I think that's gone. Sad, but it's gone because you don't have to say nothing as a defendant. But I think if you have a defense, it's gonna look better in front of the jury. If that makes sense to you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
When you were testifying,
That's
and
true. It
you
would
looked
look
at
good.
Ksoo,
It would look good.
did he look?
But it doesn't change the fact that you still snitch. So you did not have a defense testifying for him.
Want to kill you?
He looked like he didn't believe it. I don't think it registered on him until after the fight.
Hold up. Let me go back.
And you looked at Ksoo.
I think if you have a defense, it's gonna look better in front of the jury. If that makes sense to you.
When you were testifying, and you looked at Ksoo, did he look like he wanted to kill you?
He looked like he didn't believe it.
Man, that's your own
don't
dad.
think it
Nah,
rested on
Ksoo
him.
looked like he wanted to kill his dumb ass. How your own dad gonna do that to you, bro? Yes, he looked like he wanted to kill his dumb ass. Man.
Until after the fight. I don't think he want to kill me. I don't think he want to do nothing to me. It's just more so that he hurt. you know, because I have a conversation that always play in my mind that me and him had. I know he loved me, you know. And he told me, he was like, man, I used to wait every year for you to come home. I used to wait every year. Every year they tell me you coming home, you coming home. And it was just to a point to where I just gave up. And he said, you popped
Yeah,
it.
I'm only laughing because I could relate to that, bro. Like, when your father's gone for years in jail, gets to a point you just don't even think, man, he's coming back. And if he do come back, you at an age you don't even care. Like, you don't even want that man in your life no more. That's where I got. Like, he could dead or alive. I don't care. Want nothing to do with him, bro. Could
And you
relate.
came home and you got me. Like that. You know what I'm saying? And that conversation, it just always play over and over in my head, you know, because I had to have a hand in him getting a life sentence. But we got to also look, that's the tail side of the coin. The head side of the coin is I got 2 1-year-old
Yeah.
boys. I got a daughter too, a little daughter. But the reason why, you know, the boys is because these are problems you have with boys. Girls are gonna have the little girl problems. And
Now that's fair though. I'm not gonna lie.
nowadays,
Like,
girl.
him being a father, that's the big reason why he did the right thing. Cause bro, he'll be throwing away his own life. You know what I mean? Then he's gonna have 3 more kids who don't got a father. So Ksoo already went through that. Look how he turned out. Terrible. So I mean, at least he gotta try to be a good father, be there for his kids. So in that sense, I understand. But at the same time, yeah, you're gonna be there for his 3 kids. But what about Ksoo, his first kid? He ain't doing nothing except ruined his life. So I guess, but at least he protected his own.
Don't have goddamn. You know, and I had to think about them. And I had to think, man, that I got to save who I can save. If I can. I got to at least try. Because Ksoo is already who he gonna be.
Yeah.
And I would think because one of those little boys, Ksoo was stupid close with. And I would think that he would think about them too. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, let me think about my little brother, man. You know, my little brother need his dad, and all his other brothers going to jail. He need his dad out there. Because those little boys gonna outgrow them mama's beatings. That ain't gonna be nothing to them.
Yeah, I get
Do you
that.
feel like without you testifying, Ksoo still would have went to jail for life?
Of course.
So you don't feel like you were the nail in the coffin?
No.
So that makes you feel better? Kinda.
I don't feel better in no kind of way with this situation.
Yeah.
In no kind of way. Ain't nothing can make me feel better. I don't think that I was the nail in the coffin to say, because his live video and the video of the killing put him on the scene.
Nah, he's right though. No matter what he said or did, Ksoo's going to jail, man. He cooked himself, caught on the cameras and all that. But like, at least he's home with his kids. So in a way, like, even though he's a rat, he's a snitch, he kind of did the right thing because he's going to protect himself. He's not going to jail. And like he said, he got 2 babies. He got 3 babies, but he got 2 baby boys that need him, dog. Or else they're going to grow up to be like Ksoo, killing people out here.
His hair in the car, his fingerprints on the gun,
Yeah, he's cooked.
put him in the car.
Cooked.
Now you got to go from here. These are all the things that I looked at before I made the decision that I made. If you in that car at the wreck, you was in that car at the murder. Because the murder started, then the car wrecked, then the neighborhood. Prosecutors gonna put all this puzzle together and present it to the jury. You got a dude that's admitting to 2 murders, testifying, but a star witness, saying he was there. That's gonna weigh a lot with that jury. You know, now do I think what I did helped? Yes. But see, that go to show that his lawyers failed him because his lawyer knew that the main thing for me was to identify him on that video. And his lawyer kept pushing this other dude. He kept showing this other dude. I don't know what happened. They had a sidebar. The prosecutor was finna play the tape, the recording. They had a sidebar. The judge wouldn't let them play the tape. I said, thank God. I said, oh, thank God, boy, this ain't finna happen. Ksoo lawyer kept pushing this other guy, this other dude. He was showing me another guy, Crazy Chris. He was showing me Crazy Chris. You know, this Crazy Chris. They was trying to make like Crazy Chris was the one who, they was trying to deceive the jury that Crazy Chris the one who did it, because Crazy Chris was supposed to have been sitting on Bibby early that morning but missed him. I'm not Bibby, excuse me. He was supposed to have been sitting on Lil Buck early that morning and missed him.
Yeah.
So Ksoo lawyer kept pushing this. This motherfucker.
That was a bad slip up on the Pop's part. I'm gonna just say that.
That video. And when the prosecutor was finna play the video, the judge said, hey, hold it. The prosecutor said, I'm not finna talk about the defendant. Mm-hmm. He said, I'm not finna say nothing about the defendant. He played the video. And he said, you made them play the video. Leave this shit alone. Get me from up here. I'm talking about Ksoo and them lawyers. Get me from up here so I won't have to do this here. That was the last part of the testimony that I had when, boom, they played the video. And he says, that Chris? What I supposed to say? And who is that?
Man, at this point, none of this shit matters. Like, none of this matters, bro. Nobody believed Crazy Chris did it. You snitched, you testified, you told on your son. Like, I'm having a hard time finishing this.
If this man don't constantly shove this in front of the jury, showing them that this is somebody else, he gives the prosecutor no avenue to play this motherfucking video while I'm up there. Me, I think his lawyers just didn't do him a good justice. I think that he should have had the lady lawyer as his lead lawyer. Mm. That motherfucker, that was bulldog. She broke me down in the deposition. Like, she broke me, she made me tap out. Mm. And I think that she should have been that
Damn, listening to this guy talk pisses me off, man. I hate this guy, dead ass. Oh my God. Just like the way he talks so slow, trying to calculate every single sentence. Bro, he's fake as fuck. You could just tell this. I actually hate Ksoo's dad. I feel bad that this is his dad, bro. I got a similar dad to this loser, man. But I'm going to just end it with this video. Like, God damn, you got to watch out for your family and friends because these people out here are snakes, man. Snakes. Look at his snake ass. He even looks like a snake in his clothing. Look at that, all camouflage. Snake. That's why he testified. Let me just answer this. End of the video, snake. All right, man. Catch me in another one. Please like, sub, share. I'm trying to get my numbers up. And if you like this video, if you want to see more content like this, yo, by the way, sorry, there's probably some background noise. I had my washer going, so, you know, that should be loud sometimes, but peace.